Hey guys, so in today's vlog, we're gonna talk about confusion. Like, we all have people in our lives that leave us just a little confused on the daily. They just give you that little hit of confusion that keeps you attached to the relationship. Why? And how do you understand it? Like, how do you rationalize it in your mind? And how do you even get through the distortion? Like, how do you see that this person is keeping you confused? It's like a drug. It's like a pill, the confusion pill. So let's get into it. This is going to be an interesting one, and I hope this gives a lot of people clarity. That's what this vlog is about. It's about raw clarity and things. I hope I can give you things that you can use in your daily lives. So in the Law of One series, which are, I think there's about 5 books called The Law of One. You can go on their website and purchase the books. They channel an entity named Ra. Okay, this is, I believe, a 6th dimension or 6th density entity. So, and I love the Law of One. So a lot of the material is from the Law of One books, but I'm gonna put it into real life for you and give you examples. So Ra describes the law of confusion as equal and one with with free will. So the way I understand it, that free will is directly related to the law of confusion. What that means is that when we have the freedom of choice to step out of the primal distortion, Ra calls this the primal distortion is the law of confusion. Free will. We think we have free will. We think we have free will to make whatever decisions. And I'm not talking government right now. I'm just talking super innate decisions, okay? We feel as though we have free, on an energetic level, we all do know we have free will. Yeah, not circumstances on the outside. I am not looking at your family circumstances. I'm not looking at the government. I'm not any of that. So truthfully, inside of us, we all have free will. So we have the freedom of choice. But then again, free will is also a distortion because with it, it's the primal distortion because with it comes the law of confusion. Even though we have free will, we often dance and skirt around people and allow other people and society to guide us and make decisions in ways which makes us feel like we do not have free will, but we do. So let's talk about the law of confusion and why do people keep you confused? It's because they can energetically still hold on to you. People will keep you confused in your life, in your psyche, in your being, in your mind, body, soul complex, not your soul complex, but your mind and body. They will utilize confusion through conversation, through communication, to have power over you. They will utilize confusion to stay attached to you. Confusion comes in the form of many. Confusion comes in the form of lying. Lying definitely keeps people confused. I mean, come on. Not only, okay, so I just want to also clarify that there is no truth, right? There's really no right and wrong when it comes to thinking of this in the ultimate oneness. In the eyes of the Creator, there is no right and wrong. All it is an experience. So the person that is experiencing life in a negative path Or a path that is service to self will utilize the law of confusion to always serve self. So you are serving them because they have utilized the law of confusion with their free will, and they make the choice to keep you confused, which is a low vibration, by the way, so that they can have the remote control to your senses. Your 5 senses is what they want to control. Because once you wake up the 6th sense and you start seeing confusion, you don't like it. We all know what confusion feels like, right? It's kind of like, what the fuck is happening? Confusion, when you start seeing it, is like a neutral point. It's a lovely place to be once you begin to understand and see the truth, the veil, the distortion that confusion creates, the ego that confusion thrives on. Once you don't allow that anymore and you come to confusion without doubt anymore, but you see confusion for confusion, and you start to see that this person is keeping me at hold in this vibration, and I will utilize my free will to fucking exit out. I will take that pivot and I am out. Now, this pivot isn't easy to take because remember, confusion is a primal distortion. Primal. 5 senses type of primal. 5 senses type of attachment kind of primal. Okay? So, whatever. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just here to give you an understanding and give you some information on free will and the law of confusion and pivoting and how all of that works. So, when you are in a relationship with people who are keeping you confused, and confusion is an easy out. Like, you will meet people who want to always stay neutral, and in order to stay neutral, they have picked a side. Like, inside, they know what they resonate with more, but these type of people just cannot admit it to themselves. It's a weakness, right? Like, they cannot say how they really feel out loud for some reason. So those type of people feel like they just want to stay neutral, but a lot of times they're lying to themselves, right? Unless they can see both sides of the story and totally like resonate with that at 100%, not 51-49. If that's the energy, then that's also confusion. It's not neutrality, okay? So you have your neutral people that will cause confusion because they're trying to justify inside themselves what they think is right. They just don't know themselves. Then you have people who will blatantly lie. And when I say lie now, this isn't their truth. They know so when I say lie to you to keep you confused is because they are service to self, and they would rather do things that serve them, to serve their ego, than to be kind and honest to you. These are the second type of people that will create the law of confusion. And as you grow spiritually, as you grow fucking like mentally, and begin to really figure shit out on a mind, body, and soul level, dude, you are gonna exit out of those relationships. You will see the law of confusion. And it's nice when you start feeling the confusion, because these people are mirrors to us. They will cause confusion in you. Purposely, some of the times, purposely. But when you understand the law of confusion and free will to get out, that law of confusion gives you neutrality. And that neutrality is your exit. It's like, fuck this, I don't want this shit, I'm out. That's your exit. So that is your freedom of choice. See how the distortion, it's so thick and heavy, and it's thick and heavy primal, our 5 senses. When you start seeing through her, your life changes. I'm telling you, your life changes. I'm going to end this vlog with this. It's from the Law of One. All things are one. There is no polarity. Those people that are causing the confusion, maybe you're in a mode of confusion. It's because you're giving polarity. You're giving yourself too much hot, too much cold. You can't come into neutrality. Your mind isn't there yet, okay? All things are one. There is no polarity, no right, no wrong, no disharmony, but only identity. All is one that is love, light, comma, light, love, the infinite creator. No disharmony, but only identity. Ask yourself, what do you want to identify yourself? Like, who the fuck are you? Who do you want to identify yourself? Get out of the law of confusion and start accessing your free will and doing the pivots that you need to do, because there's no right or wrong. That other person is nor right nor wrong. We have free will to decide what our identity is going to be. This is the beauty of free will. I love you guys so much. Bye.